What's up guys, it's Ryantium here, and today we are back once again in Stellaris Console Edition with the Lokken Mechanists. And that's right you guys, and don't snap, it's gonna be an awesome freaking day. So guys, welcome back, and happy Sunday. So I'm recording this on Thursday, but we are back here once again with the Lokken Mechanists, and the world, the galaxy is looking pretty purple. It's looking pretty purple and orange, and it's looking nice. So I went ahead and I went back to the first episode and looked to make sure that I understood when we could possibly see the endgame crisis spawn in our in our galaxy. Now, I'm not very familiar with how the mechanics of endgame crisis spawning works, but the endgame crisis spawn year, I should say the endgame year, is 2325, or I should say it was 2325, because right now it's 2338, meaning we are 13 years past the date that we would, that the endgame crisis, or that the endgame has begun. So that kind of makes me think that we have maybe another 10 to 15, maybe 20 years before the endgame crisis spawns. The other thing that I was thinking of was which endgame crisis is it going to be? And I have a feeling it's either the Unbidden or the Contingency. Now the reason I say it's the Contingency is because we are robots now. We are synthetics. We have a ton of synthetics in the galaxy. And if we go ahead and take a look at our species, so if we go ahead and take a look at species and then we load the galaxy species, we've got the Awoken right there. Let's actually sort by type, that way we can see. So we've got, okay, nope, it just shot me all the way to the bottom, god dang it. So there's quite a few robots in the galaxy, but I'm pretty sure they're all from me. So we've got synthetics, robots, Awoken, me, and then more robots. So yeah, we've got some synthetics. Another empire does have synthetics. I don't know exactly what exactly causes the contingency to spawn. I've only fought them once, and it was on PC. They are a bitch to handle. Oh my god, they are a bitch to handle. But we're gonna have to wait and see, because I think the Unbidden might spawn as well. And the reason I say that is because before the year 2300 even came in, I'm pretty sure we had access to jump drives. And I believe the earlier you get access to jump drives, the more likely it is that the Unbidden will spawn. Like I said, I'm not super familiar on all of the specifics of the endgame crisis spawning mechanics, but what I do know is that it's probably not going to be the Scourge. However, if we don't see an endgame crisis coming before 2400, there's a great possibility that it will be the Scourge. It just takes a while for them to spawn. I don't know what's so weird about the Scourge, but we're going to continue to expand our fleets. We're going to continue to expand everything else like that. Possibly go to war again. It's just a matter of time. But I just want to make sure that our fleets are outfitted with everything that we need. So we're continuing to do the repeatable techs. Our technology is snowballing quite nicely. We're up to 5k research at 2338. Could definitely be higher, absolutely, but I'm just glad that we're snowballing finally. And we are colonizing our ring world right here. Last episode we did that. And we're building ring section A, then we'll build ring section B, and ring section C. Now, the other thing that we're going to start researching is here in society. After admin cap, we're going to start researching that so that we can get some more of these star bases, because I want to be able to put down some more anchorages, because we got to start coming back with some of our fleet cap. Granted, you know, we're only paying... We're 79%, holy crap. So our ships are 79% more expensive. However, I forgot it doesn't just affect your energy credits, it affects your alloy income. So the alloys, the ships are costing more, so we're losing alloys every month due to the cost of our ships being reinforced so much over our fleet cap. So we need to make sure that that stops as soon as possible. Right now, we're reinforcing corvettes, and it looks like that's it for now. So what we might do is we might just, continue to outfit these guys and then upgrade them through the repeatable techs. We do indeed have our Colossus out here. These two, I had to jump them back, together. But let's go ahead and have them come home. And then we'll have them come all the way back over to here, and we'll have them dock at Dal Lacor. And there you go, big guy. Who closed their border to me? The Zemmerpuck Citizen Union? Aha, those guys. And there's the ring world. So, we need to go ahead and do energy, obviously. There's no other thing that we need, and we can keep... Wow, this is going to be really, really this is going to be a ton of energy. One district produces 6 energy. There's 51 districts. And each district comes with 2 jobs, which means there's over 100 jobs Yeah, I think it's 102 jobs on this entire thing, and that's not even bringing in the fact that there's also housing in this as well. Pretty sure I did the math right on that. If each job, and there's 2 per one, that would mean it's double the amount. Yeah, it's 102. I'm pretty sure it's 102. So we're going to have 102 pops at least working on energy credits, pumping out 12 energy credits, 6 energy credits per job, 12 per district. That is an insane amount of energy. Just an absolute shit ton. Holy crap. That might even rival a Dyson Sphere. Maybe. It all depends. I mean, shit, let me grab my phone and see how much this is actually going to generate. So if one district does 12, and there's 51 districts, 51 times 12, that's 612 energy, but you gotta remember, we also have access to the tech that boosts the amount of energy created per job. So that makes me think, what are these guys actually going to be producing as far as energy goes? So we'll have to check that out, and we can actually min-max it even more, and we could possibly create a new subset of our species and be very good with energy income, with energy production. That would be overkill, though, honestly. Just having a one, species on the ring world that's great at energy production, that would be a bit overkill. And there's another habitat done. And I believe that was the last habitat in this system. Let's go and put some more ascendants there, and Zrichi will be the name of that one. Go ahead and have you just park it right there, and we'll use you again when we need to build a Dyson Sphere. So now that we've got that tech for the anchorages done, this is what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to go to Society, and then down here, let's just boost a whole bunch of this stuff. Capacity overload, production targets, that's fine. Research grants, that's totally fine too. Diplomatic thought, no, don't need that. What else do we need? Where was it? Improved energy initiative? Yeah, that's fine. Desperate measures. That's ship build speed? Sure, that's fine. Fortress proclamation? Yep. Go ahead and take that. Hearts and minds. Omnivorous acquisition? That's totally fine. Okay, perfect. There we go. So we just boosted our economy quite a bit. We can go and do that as well. It's not like we need it, but it'll be good to have it anyways. And now we can just continue to start upgrading a whole bunch of these star bases. So we can do 4 more star bases. And all of these are going to be anchorages. Every single one of these is going to be an anchorage. And this is normally what I do with my anchorages. Let's see, that's 3. I'll build them around my capital system. That way, in the event of an overwhelming enemy coming against me, I can at least be rest assured that a lot of the systems around my capital will be completely protected. So let's see, that was 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so once we get more research done with that, we'll be able to build even more, and then we'll go from there. But so far, this has been going quite well. Well, as you can see, we're now... Oh my god, I can add more to this. How about another 100, please? And that will work. Thank you very, very much. And let's do more of the star bases if I can. Unfortunately, I think it'll only go up by 1 from now on, so we're going to have to do it a bunch more times to get all the anchorages that I want. Because overall, we need to get a whole bunch of stuff done. But 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is there... Why is there this going on? What is going on here? This is the brand new one, isn't it? It's because of the low amenities. So we are growing on this planet. On the, Wait, why are we growing? Wait a second. Why is there even anything being able to be grown? Wait a second. Someone's not on assimilation. But you guys are all on assimilation. Set rights, assimilation. Trans-submutation synthesis. Why are they able to grow? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. We'll see about changing them into what we need. Okay, so that one's done. That one's done. That one's done. And that one's done. Perfect. So we'll just continue to upgrade all of that, and that should sort itself out with all of the amenities that we're going to be producing on that thing. And yet another part of the ring world is completed. And we can go ahead and start colonizing that bad boy. And just more and more and more energy coming. Now, think about that. Yeah, one ring world is going to be so much energy, it's not even funny. Are you kidding me?
Technology discovered.
Okay, so wait a second. If one ring world, a stock ring world, produces 612, if every single job in energy is producing energy, you've got 4 ring world segments. 612 times 4 is 2,448. Yeah, that definitely rivals a Dyson Sphere. So we might not even need a Dyson Sphere. Damn, the amount of energy we're about to produce is going to be literally astronomical. Oh, good lord, what's going on all these worlds? We need a city district there. Let's just build 2 just in case. And more research jobs, please. Good lord, we are kind of growing out of control, honestly. It's a bit crazy how much we've begun to snowball.
Discovered.
I mean, look at this. We got empty jobs on all of... Or we got unemployed on all of these freaking planets. Not to mention we got all of this stuff to do. Good lord, dude. Admin cap. More star bases, please. Okay, let's double check and make sure. Let's put one in this system with the ring world as well.
Online.
And there's those ones down there. Perfect, perfect, and perfect, and perfect. So that'll be the last upgrade for all 4 of those. Once all 4 of those begin construction on anchorages, we'll be good to go on that front. But let's see, how many ships do we need to outfit? Okay, so that says 194. Do I believe that? Possibly. It's possible. Wait a second. Maybe. I can't really tell. All I know is the amount of ships that we need, or the amount of fleet power or fleet size, admin or fleet cap that we need is going to be huge. I mean, as we can see, it's going to need 815, and we have 288 right now. But the thing is, we're paying 86% more, yet we're still making 2,000 energy a month. If that's not the sign of a great economy, I don't know what is. We also need to start thinking about who else we're going to go to war with. I am hesitant to go to war with anybody else other than the Fallen Empires, because I do want that dark matter tech before either the Unbidden or the frickin' contingency show up. Not to mention, pretty much everybody is inferior or pathetic to us, including the ones that we want to... Oh wait, no, these ones are equivalent.
Technology discovered.
But even still, that's totally fine with me. Alright, so we need some more admin cap, please. There's another one of our star bases able to be built up. And hopefully we get a decent amount. I don't know how much fleet cap one of the anchorages can do, but I'm willing to try it. Alright, so yeah, that's our own constellation kind of right here that's going to be outfitted with pretty much all the way up to star fortresses. So that's pretty great. And what's wonderful is pretty much all of our allies can just send all of these corvettes straight through the gateways, and they plop right into my space, and that's really nice, honestly. Alright, but we have another colony ship going to start colonizing habitable section B, and we can start this one right there. And then lastly, we'll start the ring section C after that one's done. Kind of sucks that you can't build the whole ring world at once like you can on PC. I really hope they bring out like the ability to do that, because it's a really nice feature, especially when you're wanting to like snowball the amount of like resources you're producing through megastructures, especially with like Megacorp's matter decompressor and the Dyson Sphere and everything like that. Being able to just run your entire economy on megastructures is kind of nice. I really hope that we get that option to build more than one at once. Because let me tell you, that is a nice feature to have. Alright, so those should be done upgrading here very, very soon. And we've got 19 out of 19. That's perfect. And then we'll begin to outfit those as anchorages, and we'll see our admin cap begin to rise. Now, I will say, this one right here, this habitat, is a little bit worse for wear. We can upgrade them to the fortresses. The problem is, we don't have any moats left. So I could just be buying moats. Alright, lots and lots and lots of anchorages. So one anchorage adds 4 naval capacity, crew quarters, resource silo, and then we'll put in... Where's it at? The Naval Logistics Office? Yes, right there. So the Naval Logistics Office adds another +2 to the anchorages, which means each anchorage, I believe, will be able to do 6. So 6 times 6 is 36, and we've got... How many frickin' anchorages about to be built? 36 times... 5? What the hell? It's a good thing I have a calculator next to my brain. Or next to my head. 36 times 5... It's 180. God, there's going to be so many anchorages that we need to build. Good lord. Alright, so I'll get started on this. Okay, now I know where all of these things are coming from. Migration treaties. I was under the assumption that whenever we had new people come over through migration treaties, they would just be assimilated, but it doesn't seem that that's working. So we're going to go ahead and stop our migration treaties with all of them, and I'm turning off growth on all the planets. That way we can stop the growth of all of that stuff, because we don't really care about them so much as anything else. Why are there unemployed rulers? How are you guys unemployed? Okay, wait a second. One worker is producing 14.2 energy. That one's producing 13.9. But that's because that's a robot. This is an ascendant. So, let me get this straight. In a district that can create 12 energy, one job is creating 14 energy? Am I understanding that correctly? Because there's 3 workers producing 42 energy. If we divide 42 divided by 3, 42 divided by 3, that's 14 energy a worker. Are you kidding me? Holy shit, that's insane! So wait, that means 42 plus, 42 plus 14, that's 56 energy a district. That's like 3 or 4 times bigger than... Oh, good lord, there's so much energy going to be coming from this damn thing. Good lord! Okay, so ring worlds, yeah, we don't even need a damn Dyson Sphere. Our ring worlds are going to be our Dyson Spheres. That is insane. I cannot believe how much energy those things produce. Damn, that's like overpowered as shit, dude. No, I don't want a damn frickin' migration treaty with you. I just left it for a reason. You either, damn it. Get out of here with your damn migration treaties. Okay, well, we can completely float our entire economy on energy. Because, damn, are we making a whole bunch. Which leads me to believe that I should probably start upgrading stuff with the use of strategic resources. That way I can kind of continue to, you know, snowball the economy out of control. But overall, this is wonderful. Having these ring worlds is going to be wonderful. How does this fleet continue to get stronger and stronger and stronger? It's just corvettes. There are 346 corvettes in this one fleet. Oh my god. What is happening, dude? I do not understand the Federation fleet mechanics. I mean, I've got all of these shiny ships that they can build, and what's the one that they build? The Corvette. Of course they do. And, I mean, they're the powerful Corvettes. They've got the, you know, Devastator torpedoes and the small plasma cannons, and my god, they blot out the sun. But damn, our fleet right now is going to be a nice complement to this gigantic, just clusterfuck of a swarm. I do like how they're all the mammalian ships, though. It's all nice and uniform. I don't see any of my ships in there because, well, I haven't built anything for the Federation fleet. And I think that therein lies my favorite part of the Federation fleet mechanic. Even if what they only build is corvettes, I haven't spent a dime on the Federation fleet. And it's kind of nice. All of those alloys that I've got, it's kind of nice not having to spend it on a gigantic swarm like that. But we've got everybody back here in main space. They'll get, you know, repaired and everything like that. In our space, they are 190k strong. I think we're going to be just fine up against the endgame crisis. However, the endgame crisis is on, it's set to ×2, if I'm not mistaken. Set to ×2 or ×3, so it is going to be powerful, especially if it's the contingency. If it's the fucking contingency, I am going to be so angry. I hate the contingency. It's the worst. Okay, let's see. We need to begin to build more of those. So yeah, out of the, how many jobs? 5 jobs are making 66 energy. 74 energy, I apologize. 74 energy from 2 districts already? That's it? What the hell? So 2 districts are creating more than like 3 times that of 2 districts on a stock ring world. Boys and girls, it pays to do your research. Oh my god. So consumer goods are hurting a lot, but that's because we're snowballing in our tech. We're now 2K, over 2K on every single one of them. And we're just continuing to get even stronger. Now, I will say, the people that I want to go to war with next, probably going to be the Materialist Fallen Empire down here. Now, they do like us, which is fine. But the reason I say the Materialist is because they have an Ecumenopolis, and that Ecumenopolis does have those as well. So we could have not only an Industrial Archaeology, but we could also have the Alloy Foundries on the other one that we've got, the First League. Now, the other thing is, they like me, and that's kind of sad, that I don't really want to go after the one who likes who likes me, but at the same time,
Construction online.
I think I'm okay with that. Let's take the primitives out of there and take that right there. But, I mean, we are continuing to just snowball with our tech. What's going on here? The Zemmerpunk Citizen Union. That's good. Thanks for being my friends. We'll come and wipe you out here very soon, friends. I promise. We're just taking our good old sweet time. We've now maxed out on minerals. Of course we have. We're now at XXVIII on our energy weapon damage. Good lord. How much is that? Does it say? Does it give me a, it doesn't give me, like, a percentage, does it? Ship modifiers. Does it say ship weapon damage? No, okay. It doesn't say, like, energy damage or, like, kinetic weapon damage, everything like that. It doesn't say that, unfortunately, but I don't know how you tell that. All I know is that is a shit ton of amazing buffs to our ships. But we can just go ahead and sell off a whole bunch of those. And let's just buy up 10,000. Yeah, that'll work. And let's throw another 10,000. May as well, right? There we go. Okay, so the anchorages are now being completed. As you can see, our fleet cap is now rising, which means I can now install this bad boy, the Naval Logistics Office, on every single one of them. And that will boost them even more, which is really great. Because we are definitely in dire need of more fleet power, more fleet cap, I should say. And we just lost one of our edicts down there. I'll have to check that out here momentarily. Let's check what that is together, just so that you can see that. And there we go. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 anchorages. Which one did? Architectural Renaissance. Okay, we definitely want that one to continue on, because we are still building the ring worlds. Fuck it, just turn that on. We have every single ambition done. Wonderful. Okay, you know you're making too much food when you're selling off 900 food a month, and yet you still are able to max out your food? How the fuck is that even possible? Let's just do like another 60, and there we go. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, and now we're making plus 100. Wonderful. But see, it's just free energy at this point, which is really great. Now, the other thing that we could do in this moment is we could come down here, and we could take out the Dimensional Horror, and get some cool points for that. God, that thing is disgusting looking. It's kind of cool looking, but it's kind of disgusting looking, too. But our ring worlds, they're coming up. Ring Section B, I think, yep, it's almost done. There's the second part, and we'll just put a whole bunch of those on there. Now, if I wanted to, I could do, you know, food, but I don't really need to do that. And I think we're just going to keep the food maxed out like that, because, I mean, we're selling off a whole bunch as it is, and I don't want to mess with anything right there. But as our anchorages get built, you'll see that we're paying less and less and less, and our alloy production is going up and up and up, which is kind of what I've wanted to happen. Oh, we broke 200k, what do you know? In our fleet that has 371 corvettes. This is just ridiculous. But if we're going to attack the Fallen Empire, we probably should do it soon. The only thing is, how the hell do I get over there? These guys have a gateway in their space, but they haven't built it yet. These guys have a wormhole. Yeah, we could jump through there.
New technology discovered.
It wouldn't take us very long because we have a wormhole gateway set up. Kinetic weapon damage, that'll work. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure what we'll go ahead and do is we'll move you, and you, and you, and sure, we'll move you too. And we'll move you all and just jump into orbit of that system right there. That space station right there. 180 days is how long that'll take a couple of them.
Online.
God dang it, it looks like a school of fish. Look at all the corvettes, that's so dumb. Oh, I love it, but look at all the battleships too. Those look so freaking cool. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, so now the other thing that we do need to worry about is something that I forgot, and that was ground forces. Because the capital planet of a fallen empire normally has a whole bunch of... yeah. Oh, Christ. Okay. Well, you know what I could do? You know what I could do? You know what I could do? Let's re-outfit this with the neutron sweep. That way we keep all the infrastructure, but we destroy everything else on the planet. Then we'll outfit this bad boy with that neutron sweep. How do I upgrade? Oh, you're kidding me. Wait a second. Don't tell me they haven't added the ability to upgrade and retrofit the Colossus. Don't tell me I need to rebuild the damn thing. Or did it just not save? No, it saved. How do you outfit that thing? Oh, you're kidding me. Don't tell me that I need to rebuild the entire damn thing. It's still got the World Cracker on it. You telling me that I need to buy another $9,000 fucking... Unless I'm missing something. I've got to be missing something, right? It doesn't have an upgrade button, though. Alright, you know what? Let's see. What if I try this? Ship Designer. What if we come down here, we rename this one to the Zam Sivan Sweep. Okay, and then save that as a new design for the Colossus. Now there should be 2 Colossus. Can I retrofit the Colossus? And it doesn't pop up in my Fleet Manager either, I don't believe. No, it doesn't pop up in the Fleet Manager. Shit. I think I'm gonna have to rebuild that entire thing. Well, that's something that might be a bug. That's unfortunate. Or, wait a second. Maybe I can, and it just has to be in entering orbit of the space station. Let's see. Let's see if it then pops up. Because that's really weird that it's not popping up. Because I know that's a feature on PC. You can just kind of retrofit your Colossus. If not, that is so aggravating. Oh my god. I don't even think it's gonna let me. Son of a bitch. Okay, screw it. Let's disband it and build another one. Hopefully I can build another one. And we want the sweep version of the Colossus. That one. 2,880 days later, we will have another Colossus with the sweep installed. For now, let's go ahead and move our fleet outside the border of these bad boys down to the Betelgeuse system. 645 days, the flock of fish will now be moving, or the school of fish will now be moving. Good lord. That is just absurd. I love it, though. I love it so much. Yes, hello there. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Fish Swarm? How are you doing? Don't mind us. We're just going to pass you by / run into your ships. Apologies for that. Good lord, that is a ton of ships. Alright, so we're going to go to war with the materialist fallen empires. Then we'll be good to go. And we'll just sweep their worlds. Hopefully it doesn't damage any of the infrastructure on an Ecumenopolis. I don't foresee why it would. But if we can get another Ecumenopolis in this game, that's going to be crazy cool. But our anchorages are doing wonderful. They're still being upgraded, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, they are still being upgraded. We've got the... Okay, so they'll add a bit more to it. There's another part of the ring world done, and then the last segment just needs to be built. Right there. 1,440 days, we will have a functional ring world. Completely functional. And we can go ahead and name that one Zert. Perfect. How are the other ring world sections doing? 6 out of 6, that's fine. 3 out of 2, okay, perfect. And we are pumping out some major energy. I can dig it. We are now... God, we're making so many resources. Holy shit. I love it. Now, we'll probably go ahead and build the Dyson Sphere just for completion's sake, because I'm pretty sure you can get an achievement for that as well. And then, are there any other megastructures that we need to build? Which ones can we build? Dyson Sphere, Sentry Array. Yeah, so the Sentry Array and the Dyson Sphere are the only 2 left. I tend not to build the Sentry Array, though, because it really slows the game down a lot, because then you can see everybody. Like, every ship in the game is going to be on screen when you zoom out to this high. And that can definitely slow down the frame rate. Granted, you know, the game has slowed down quite a bit from the beginning of it, but what's really nice about being on console as opposed to being on PC, granted, when I play on PC, I'm normally playing on a pretty low-power PC, but at the same time, having the ability to have one speed throughout the entire game, even on the highest speed, is honestly kind of nice, because you don't have to really worry about it, because the Xbox can handle it. It's just, you know, sometimes it'll chug a little bit, you can see the frame rate drops a bit, but overall, I think it's I think it's actually really nice to be able to just have one solid performance on the console. It's really kind of nice. But we have the Titans right here, back with the battleships as well. I just can't wait to see, you know, something other than Corvettes in action. I mean, we've got well over 500 Corvettes right here, which is just insane. And we're getting even more powerful. Also, I just realized you can use the bumpers to navigate through here, which will save me hours. I don't know how I didn't realize you could do that. But yeah, pretty much all of this stuff is good to go. We do have armies, but they're very weak. We only have a 709 standing army. And let's see, how many worlds are problematic? Not a whole lot. That's what I like to see. You know something that I just realized? I'm pretty sure these guys will have their borders closed to everybody, including the people to their north, which means they're locked into this little constellation right here. The only way in or out is through Betelgeuse, and once I'm there, I can station a fleet right here and catch any escaping fleet trying to get out of this space to try and make their way back over to here. Now granted, Fallen Empires do have jump drives, but I have never, in my hundreds and hundreds of hours of seeing, or of playing Stellaris both on PC and on Xbox, have never seen any other person besides me, or any other like AI besides me, use jump drives. So I don't know if they can technically use the jump drives. They have them, but I don't think that they can use them. Like I said, I've never seen that happen personally. I've never seen that happen. But our fleets, they're making their way over to here. Just a couple more jumps and they'll be down here in Betelgeuse, and we will be able to systematically destroy the conservers, if I believe that's what they're called. Yes, the Aramathi conservers, which is great. Now the other thing that we need to worry about is it is the current year of 2345. 2325 is the year that the endgame crisis can spawn, so it's in 5 years. It will have been 25 years since it can spawn. I believe it can take up to 50 for it to spawn. I'll have to look at some of the mechanics, maybe watch a couple videos myself. But there's the anchorages, they're done, and we've kind of caught up to where our fleet cap is at. Now we're only paying 5% more, as opposed to 87% more for our ships, which is great, but it's still not enough, because I still want full fleets. And we have 134 out of 230 Corvettes there, and we've got 68 out of 99 destroyers there. So we definitely need to add a few more, probably another 6 or 7 anchorages to get over 1,000, I would say. Maybe close to 1,000. Stop trying to get me to have migration treaties with you. It ain't gonna happen. But we're now well over 3,000 energy a month, producing over 6,400. And you know what's crazy? 1,500 of that is coming just from trade. That's honestly insane.
Technology discovered.
I love the trade in this game. It is so satisfying when you set up something so successful with all of your gateways and wormholes and everything like that. Now, okay. Good lord, that was a hell of a motorcycle. Granted, I was looking at my trade map, and there's still some piracy going on. Do you see the little white skull? I don't know if that means there's active piracy going on, or if that means there's a threat of piracy. But there really shouldn't be any threat of piracy. Perhaps that's piracy protection, but I thought that's what the shield was. Yeah, I don't know. Not exactly sure, but all of the lines lead back to the capital, which is just wonderful. We've blotted out our main star map, which is just so cool. I love the trade routes. They're so much fun. Economy is just absolutely insane. The amount of stuff that we have going on is a little bit crazy. We can store so many resources, and we've got so many pops. Are you seeing this? 158 robots, 3 Awoken, and 1,200 Ascendant. Now, granted, I have seen Empires on PC and stuff way bigger than this, even on Xbox, but I'm pretty proud of being able to have an Empire that's this powerful. Granted, you know, the Lokken Mechanists, they are probably one of the more powerful vanilla Empires, because of their, they start off with Mechanist and Technocracy. That's a very powerful combination. Not to mention you've got Fanatic Materialist and Egalitarian, giving you more specialist output, less robot upkeep and research speed, plus you get more science jobs, and you start with robots. Yeah, that's an overpowered thing if I've ever seen one. Now, their fleet power... Oh, and you know what? We need to bring down a science ship. You can just chill right in that system right there. 717 days? Are you kidding me? God damn, dude. Alright, but let's see. What is their fleet power looking at right now? So they've got 118k and 119k. Okay, so over 200k. Our fleet power, total, 60... 179, 119, and 60. So 120 plus 119 plus 179. Okay, I think we outranked them. Granted, we have mostly Corvettes, but we're going to find out how effective they are against the lovely fallen empires. If we do need to surrender, we surrender. And then we go from there, and this is going to be the quickest war ever. But I think we're going to be just fine. I hope we're fine. I want that dark matter stuff, though. I want that dark matter stuff, because we're exploiting dark matter. We just haven't had any reason to use it yet. Okay, well, I've never done this without saving before, so I'm a bit nervous. But, declare war. Oh, for fuck's sake, I need... Damn it, I need the damn, Colossus to do total war. Let's see, could I claim their entire space without, having to worry about anything? Oh god, no, that's gonna be so expensive, Jesus! Okay, well, it looks like we're waiting for the, Colossus to be finished, so we'll be back soon.
New technology.
We are only 130 points behind my entire Empire sprawl, and it's only taken us 146 years to get it under control. This shit is ridiculous. So we had 7,000 research there briefly, but for some reason that's no longer there. But now we're going to be renewing our trade deals for the strategic resources, research, unity, all sorts of that stuff. I really do wish we could repeat the sales that we have with the different merchants for the exotic resources and stuff, because then we could just stack the shit out of them. I mean, 100 energy a month is not that huge for me. I could do 1,000 energy a month and get a whole bunch of them, but unfortunately cannot do that. So we'll just wait for the last ones to pop up. We're now maxed out on minerals. At this point, it's not even really worth it to sell them. I'm making 748 alloys, and we're going to be topped out on those very, very soon. Granted, most of our stuff that we're going towards is consumer goods anyway, so it's not really like that big of a deal. Eventually, though, I could probably start trading for consumer goods to buy them. I mean, shit, we're selling 960 food. We're almost selling 1,000 food a month. That's insanity. Oh, no way. The humans have ascended. The Human Alliance. Oh my god, you're kidding. Wait a second, can we be best friends with you guys? Where are you at? The Human Alliance. There they are. They do like us. They are a protectorate under me? When did that happen? Oh! It's because they were being studied by the United Mykonos Technocracy, and now they've been brought up as their own empire, but they're now they're a protectorate under me. So we are best friends. Would you look at that? That's pretty cool. So the Human Alliance is a military commissariat, and they are hegemonic imperialists, fanatic militaristic materialists. Lovely people, it would seem. Diplomatic grants. What's that one? Trade attractiveness. Yes, please. Thank you. It's not like we don't have the influence. So our Colossus is half done. I forgot how fucking long this thing takes, and I really hope that they fix that ability to not, to be able to retrofit your Colossus. That's a bit of an oversight, honestly, if you ask me. But our science ship should be showing up soon. Yeah, it looks like it's right there. Is that the one that we're... Yes, that's where we're at. Perfect. So once that gets here, we'll be able to then, swoop in here and grab ourselves the research for the dark matter drives, the dark matter shields, and everything else like that. Pretty sure that's all we can get from this, because it's just the armor and the thrusters that we can get. I don't think there's any other dark matter weapons. Last I knew, no. That was weird, didn't we... That was really weird, okay. Oh, and we finally got up above our fleet cap. Finally. 537. So we're barely above it. That's actually pretty incredible. But I'm pretty sure all of our... There's the third ring world segment. Pretty sure our star bases are all upgraded now, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, so all the bastions are... or all of the anchorages are filled out. All the bastions are too. Now, I could go through and I could upgrade the bastions to be really beefy by putting down the defense platforms, but I don't think it's necessary right now. We're not going to go to war with any of our neighbors because, well, all of our neighbors are our friends. And even if we've got a series of gateways and wormholes in our space, I think we're going to be just fine. We can always, beef those systems up if we need to, but I don't really see a point in it right now. Continuing to expand into interstellar expansion. so that we can continue to get all that good stuff. But these guys are going to be stuck here for the rest of their lives, unless they get destroyed by either the contingency or the unbidden. God forbid the Scourge show up. Oh man, there we go. Ringworld Engineers. Construct a complete Ringworld. There we go. So, all of our Ringworld has been completed. It's now time to colonize the rest of that. And let's begin the next megastructure, shall we? So, yes indeed, we are going to build a Dyson Sphere. We need to build it close by to the capital as well for me to love that. So we're going to put it right here in the Caspadine system. We'll disband that. And then we'll take you, build a megastructure, Dyson Sphere, right there. A boom bam! Alright, so that's pretty much just overkill right now. Once we have that up and running, it doesn't produce the same amount of energy that it does on PC. On PC, one Dyson Sphere generates 4,000 energy, but I think the one on Xbox does 1,000, maybe? Something like that? I can't remember, because I haven't built a Dyson... I don't think I've built a Dyson Sphere in post 2.2. I'm curious, because I had all my Dyson Spheres before 2.2, and that was really different. I mean, how much energy did that produce? Like 500 or 600, something like that? Not a whole lot, I'll tell you that. Not a whole lot on the grand scheme of things. It's really interesting to see how crazy the economy can get in post 2.2. Just, you start off with these little systems where you got +3 energy, +3 physics, a couple alloys here and there, and then you create this massive sprawling empire with 3,000 energy coming in every month. You got almost 1,000 alloys coming in. It's kind of insane how these tiny little steps continuously start to add up and just continuously add up over time. I mean, shit, look at this damn system. We've got so much trade value in this system, it's crazy. 127 in that system. How about our capital? 373 in our capital. Good Lord Almighty. And none of our stuff is really, sectored out. And, I mean, there's stuff that I need to do on the planets. But right now, I'm just focused on building this damn Colossus. 825 days left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, good Lord. Please tell me that I have this. What just happened to all of my, what the fuck just happened? Why does that say consumer goods in one? Okay, that's definitely a glitch. What just happened? Please tell me this has what I need on it. This has the sweep. Good. Okay, so unfortunately, we are indeed at the end of today's episode right here. I wasn't keeping an eye on the time, and it's going to take another 1,300 days to get this goddamn thing over there. So, we will go to war with the Fallen Empire in the next episode, and most likely have the endgame crisis to deal with in the next episode or the episode after that. If it doesn't end up coming before the year 2400 and the rest of the galaxy is tributized or vassalized and everything like that, then we will go ahead and end off and call this a victory. But pretty sure we're going to be just fine. But thank you guys so much for watching, and would you look at that. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.